There are moments, after a long and difficult storm within us, when a profound stillness arrives. The wind has died down, the emotional rain has stopped, and in that quiet, you might find yourself just sitting, not necessarily happy, not yet sad, but existing in a new kind of calm. It's a feeling of having been washed clean, of surviving something immense. And perhaps in that stillness, you've begun to wonder, what comes next? After the darkness, after the quiet dawn, what does the new day actually look like? This is a question that speaks to the very heart of transformation. It's a question ancient alchemists and wise minds like Carl Jung explored, not with chemicals, but with the landscape of the human soul. They saw our inner journey as a process with distinct stages, and the final, most beautiful stage they gave a name full of life and warmth, the rubidoux, the reddening. It is the sunrise after the long night. Think of it this way. The journey often begins in darkness, what they called the nigredo. This is the hard part, the confusion, the loss, the feeling of being broken down into our essential raw components. It's the period where nothing makes sense and we feel utterly lost. It is painful, but necessary. It's the tilling of the soil. Then, if we stay with the process, a glimmer of light appears. This is the albedo, or the whitening. A sense of clarity emerges from the chaos. We begin to understand ourselves. We see the patterns. We forgive ourselves. We wash away the old grime. It's a state of purity, of peace, of quiet understanding. But it can also be a little detached, a little cool, like the moon in a clear night sky. We see the truth, but we might not yet be ready to fully live it. And that is where the rubidoux comes in. It's the final, vital step. It's the sun rising and bathing that pale, moonlit landscape in warm, golden red light. It is the return of blood, of passion, of life. The reddening is not about going back to who you were before the storm. That person is gone. This is about the birth of someone new, someone who has been through the darkness and the purification and has come out the other side not broken, but whole. So what does this feel like, this rubidoux in a real, everyday life? It isn't a sudden explosion. More often, it's a quiet, steady warmth that begins to spread through your being. It's the moment you laugh, a deep, genuine belly laugh for the first time in what feels like forever. It's when you listen to a piece of music and don't just hear it, but you feel it in your chest again. It's the desire to reconnect, not out of neediness, but out of a genuine love for others and for the world. The passion of the rubidoux is not the frantic, desperate fire of our youth. It's not the fire that burns everything down. It's a hearth fire. It's steady, warm, and life-giving. It's a passion that has been tempered by wisdom. You've seen the darkness, so you appreciate the light in a way you never could before. You know your own shadow, those parts of yourself you once denied, and you've learned to integrate them. They no longer control you from the dark. Instead, they lend you their strength, their depth, their authenticity. Carl Jung spoke of this process as individuation, the journey of becoming your whole, true self. The rubidoux is the manifestation of that self in the world. It's when you stop trying to be what everyone else wants you to be, and you simply are. You speak your truth, but with a newfound compassion. You set boundaries, not out of anger, but out of self-respect. You engage with life, with all its messiness and its beauty, because you are no longer afraid of it. You've already walked through the fire. Jung once profoundly said, "I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become." This is the anthem of the REBIRTH. It's a declaration that your past, your wounds, your struggles, they do not define the totality of you. They are part of your story, the very things that forge the incredible strength and wisdom you now possess. The REBIRTH is the act of choosing every day to live from this place of wholeness. It's choosing to bring your full, integrated self into the world. This means you might find yourself drawn to new things. A creative project you'd long forgotten might call to you. You might find a new depth in your relationships, able to love more fully because you finally truly love yourself. You might find a simple, profound joy in just watching a sunset, feeling its reddish glow and recognizing it as a mirror of your own inner state. You are no longer just surviving, you are vibrantly, consciously alive. This stage is not an endpoint you must strive for. It's not another goal to achieve. It is a natural flowering that occurs when the soul is ready. It is the gift of your own inner work. So if you are in the darkness now, know that it is a sacred part of the process. If you are in the quiet clarity of the dawn, rest there and be patient. The sun will rise. The reddening is a promise. It is the promise that after the pain comes a depth of feeling and a connection to life that is richer than you can imagine. It is the universe, through your own soul, saying, "Welcome back. It's time to live again."